Up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the 2023 Romania Pro Finals. We are early for once, about half an hour early. It does happen, believe it or not. And we have the 212 guys on stage right now. You're seeing the lineup there. Those were the first call outs. It seems like we have a bit of a different order, but actually, no, they're actually switching the guys now. They have them out on stage. Ahmed Ashkanani is in the middle right now with, I'll go back to what you guys are seeing on screen right now. I'll just pull that up beside. So we have the same setup basically, except the guys either side of Ahmed Ashkanani, they're switched around. That's essentially the only change to this call out. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. And the two guys on the outside are not there. So that's the case for the stream right now. And let me know if you guys are in the chat right now, and let me know who you have winning. Not only the 212, but the Open, the Classic as well. You see Ahmed Ashkanani now, he's in his back double bicep on stage. Looks pretty impressive, but there are a few, I don't know, it looks like his lats are a little shot looking. No, that's a little bit of a harsh way of saying it, but you look at that front double bicep, they're a little bit pointy there. And on the rear lats, what I'm seeing on the screen right now, I can see it pretty evidently. We are back. Lisa Fitness. Yes, we are back. Absolutely. Like the stream as well if you are watching, and comment who you think is going to take out this contest in the 212s. Because for me, it is very, very close between a few of these guys. Hitting a most muscular on stage right now. Ahmed Ashkanani definitely has the density and the freakiness, but will it be enough to take this one? We'll have to wait and see. We obviously have the Classic and the Open coming up as well. Lisa Fitness, Dauda Nation. All right, so we're doing the second call out now as we speak. I'm going to pull up the names of these guys. So in the 212, I'm just trying to remember the name. I think the guy that I'm actually thinking of, I don't think he's actually on the competitors list from memory. But people help me out with it. Zantanol, Zantica, I can't remember what his name was, but people were telling me earlier in the stream. If you are in the stream now listening, I'll get to the guy that I'm talking about who has just crazy shape, crazy quads. So I'll try to find him in this. That's Radislav there, who's in definitely in the top 3, no doubt, of Ahmed Ashkanani. There he is. This man, look at those quads. Crazy tiny waist, big arms. Like, that pose is crazy. And I have this guy winning poses against Ahmed Ashkanani. Believe it or not, I did have him winning poses. So he's super, super impressive. We're about to have these guys come back out on stage again very, very soon. The top group, at least, anyway. So we're hitting there is the second group now. They're hitting most musculars, but what you're seeing on the screen now, look at that front lat spread. I mean, I don't know who you guys have winning on that one. Okay, so they just concluded the confirmation round. So they just had one call out of each. So for me, that might tell me that they convincingly have one person or another. And for me, I think they're going to go with Ahmed Ashkanani. Ahmed Ashkanani, I can't remember where he placed in the Olympia, but I think he was around 5th or 6th. But for me, this isn't a convincing win. You look at the difference there in the quads, it is huge for me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put up a poll so people coming into this stream. We've only got 70 people in here right now. So if you are watching, give it a thumbs up. The Red Loop asking, Big Zave, where do you think Behrooz would have landed at the O, considering he is beating Nathan here? Well, that's a consensus that he's beating Nathan. When I looked at the pictures, I was thinking it was much closer. I thought it was a battle between Behrooz and Nathan somewhat, but I do think Behrooz maybe has a bit too much pop at least, but not pop, I'd say, but just that deep, rugged striations in the muscle. So I think that's the thing. So Behrooz, where would I put him in at the? Oh, I've got a bug in my face. Where would I put him? That is super annoying. Where would I put Behrooz at the O? He'd have to be up. I mean, I don't know if he stands next to Andrew Jacked and can beat an Andrew Jacked. Andrew Jacked was fifth though, fifth in the world. So Behrooz, if you're even talking about him in that conversation, I think he would have beaten Tonio, who was eighth, and who was in seventh at the Olympia. We had Hunter. I think it would have been Behrooz battling with guys like Hunter, to be honest. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe with Hunter, maybe with Andrew Jacked, and even Brandon Curry potentially. And that's crazy to think that Behrooz could be like, what, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh at the Olympia? You know, anywhere around there. It's absolutely wild. Yeah, Behrooz and Hunter is a great comparison. I'd love to see it. And I think Hunter looked better earlier in the year, but what he pulled together at the Olympia was actually pretty good. I was pretty impressed. What's up? What's up, Liam Edwards? All right, let's put up a poll in this one. View on YouTube. And I will have some screen captures from tonight's show as well. Obviously, what I've been showing up on the screen is the oops, I'll just play that all again for you guys. What I'm showing up on the screen is obviously from prejudging, but I will have more screen captures coming up. All right, so let's put up a poll. Start a poll. All right. Who do you have winning the 2023 Romania Pro? Radislav Angelov is very, very good. He's very, very good. He's just very dense. He just doesn't have the level of muscle that Ashkenani has, but he has a lot cleaner lines. So, I mean, honestly, I'm impressed with Ahmed Ashkenani, the amount of thickness and muscle he has, but this is not his best. I think that there's a few areas of his physique. I mean, he is massive, and you see him, and you're like, he's in condition, he's massive, but like the quads aren't separated and things like that. So that troubles me a little bit when you got guys with super round quads, and yeah, they're not quite as thickly muscled, but I prefer that look, you know. But anyway, Samson Dauda. Okay, over here we go. Behrooz, Tabani. Who else we got? Nathan D. Asha. And we have Jack HorseMD in there, because I think more people would know him by HorseMD than his actual name, Marcello de Angelis. All right, the poll is up. Get voting in that one and let me know what your thoughts are. So what you're seeing now is the 212 competitors. These are shots from prejudging. So what's this comment say? Milos has to be loving this. He possibly has all the top 3 competitors in this show. So he's got Samson. He's got Behrooz, and he has HorseMD. That's actually wild. That is actually wild. But Milos Sarchev could have the top 3. Now, I don't think HorseMD will place above Nathan, but they were compared in prejudging. So who knows? Who knows? Turn that screen up a little bit. That's why I'm so dark. There we go. Is Open Finals on right now? Open Finals will be coming up in probably an hour or so. Maybe an hour and 15, maybe an hour and a half. But they're going through finals pretty quick, so it might be an hour away. Right now on stage, we have Lucas, who's not on the competitors list. Can't remember what his last name is. Lucas someone, but he looks like a mini Rafael Brandao. It's crazy. It's actually crazy when you look at it. Yeah, Josiah Williams says, notice they're standing in front of Samson to gain an edge, but Samson's still king. Yeah, exactly. I think that we did see a bit of that, so no doubt. Do a Mills impersonation. You got this. I mean, really, the corrector hyperemia protocols are really taking full effect on my athletes. I mean, shit, look at these guys. I mean, round muscle bellies, full. I mean, this is what we call a hashtag bodybuilding, really. I mean, come on, these guys, seriously. I mean, anyway, that's the best I can do at 3 a.m. in the morning. Proper hyperemia protocols take full effect. I mean, really loading Humlog and Humlenar and anyway. I don't know what you guys are on about. Funny watching Dorian upset Milos. Yeah, yeah. I did say that. Oh, I just missed this guy's name. When I say this guy, I mean the guy just to the left there of Ahmed Ashkenani in that photo. Came out and they announced his name. If you've got his name, please tell me. Guy on the left for the win. Ashkenani, not aesthetic. Oh, my man, first super chat of the live coming from Taklampan. I have no idea what currency that is, but thank you very much. Hashtag bodybuilding. I mean, really. I mean, when you look at the physique, you look at the silhouette. I mean, what do you see? Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, I saw that where he said that Dorian said that Samson Dauda looked 250 pounds on stage. I did see that. It made me laugh because I could just imagine what Mills was feeling inside at that moment. It made me laugh for sure. Giuseppe Zaccarella. Giuseppe Zaccarella. Oh my god. There is a bug in front of my face. Why wouldn't it die? Anyway. Samson is legit 300 pounds. Gotta remember Giuseppe Zancanelli. I can't remember his last name anymore. But that guy, Giuseppe, we're just going by Giuseppe. You can see how good he looks in that front old bicep. Wild. Wild. All right. Let me open up some of these open guys. Share screen. Yeah, Samson believed he came in tighter than the Olympia. So they said this is something they're gonna use going forward. So it's hard to tell from the photos and videos. I thought maybe he wasn't, maybe he was. I wasn't really too sure because some of these guys are pretty hard in this lineup, I've got to be honest. So the lighting to me looks good in this show. The only problem is it's not 100% easy to see on the stream with the darker guys, like with Samson and Nathan. Nathan's tan's very, very dark. It was harder to tell. So yeah. All right, let's open this up. Let's have a look at the open guys. Who do you guys have in the open? You got Foda, you got HorseMD, Marcello de Angelis, you got Samson Dauda next to him, you got Behrooz, Tabani, and Nathan Asha on the right-hand side. Let me know who you have. Nathan Asha, I think he's getting a little overlooked. Like, he is that front lat spread, hits a few other shots, and you're like, he looks crazy. All right, about to have the awards for 202. 212. All right, let's get back to the 212. Oh, they're doing a pose down. We can switch back. But yeah, 212 awards are about to go down. So who have you got in this show for the Open, firstly? Let me know who you got for 212 as well, because this 212, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Ahmed Ashkanani lost. It would surprise me a little bit. Like, Ahmed, for the most part, he wins from the back, but his back isn't better than the actual Giuseppe's. Giuseppe's looks crazy. Let me bring it up on the screen now. I'm going to talk about these 212 guys. That's Giuseppe with the tiny waist, the flaring quads on the photo of the left-hand side of Ahmed Ashkanani, who's in the blue trunks. For me, I would have him edging it. He's shredded. His backside isn't quite as crisp, but super hard abs. Like, that front double bicep, like, is wild. Sorry, I'm watching the stream right now, so you guys are seeing photos on the screen at the minute, but yeah, it's Giuseppe or Ahmed Ashkanani. Let me look at these questions. I saw one. Who was your most pleasant surprise in Olympia? Tony Burton was a pleasant surprise. Although I predicted him 8th, so was he a surprise? He placed exactly where I predicted him. But I thought he would surprise some people, yes. Okay, we're announcing awards now. I might get back to that. Lucas Garcia in 5th. I thought he could have been higher. I'm going to write these down. Fifth. You see, this guy's from Romania. I would have had the other guy above him. Didn't quite get his name. 3rd place. Radislav places 3rd. See if I can find Radislav here. So it's either Giuseppe or Ahmed Ashkanani. That's Radislav, who just placed 3rd, who you can see on screen now. Giuseppe places 2nd. Ahmed Ashkanani wins. So Giuseppe got 2nd. Ahmed Ashkanani. I really wanted to see an upset there because, honestly, I would have been happy if Giuseppe had won that, because but when I'm seeing these videos of Ahmed Ashkanani up close, and you're like, this dude is really dense, really thick, and really conditioned, but I still would have liked to have seen Giuseppe win it, because I just love that physique. So good point. Yep, Giuseppe's a guy with a crazy X-frame. Like, you can see it in this one. Look for the crazy front lat spread. Who's the best one there? I mean, Radislav's good as well, but Giuseppe on that side of... You can see from the back he's not as crisp as Ahmed Ashkanani, but look at Ahmed. Like, his back looked shot. Look, that's a lumpy lat. Screen capture of that top 5. Yeah, they're smashing through these finals much quicker than the pre-judging. Yeah, Giuseppe very well could have won that one, so I encourage him definitely to come back. Horse Matthias de Jesus. Horse win, bro. He definitely won't win because he's been compared with Nathan, and Nathan wasn't winning. So, or top 2 at least by the call outs. So, yeah. Pro debut and horse win. HorseMD, I think, should be very satisfied if he got 3rd. Like, that would be best case scenario. Jose Bar. Open is not on yet. 212 is on right now, but Open will be coming up. Ahmed Ashkanani wins the 212. So no, the Open hasn't been on yet. So Samson has not won yet. But we have Samson versus Behrooz later on. So I will bring that to you guys a little bit later on. Yeah, Ahmed Ashkanani coming off at 5th place at the 212 Olympia. Oh, my stream paused for a few seconds. I was worried. I was concerned. Yeah, Ahmed Ashkanani. Yeah, congrats to Ahmed. Absolutely, Jose. Jose Bar. Pablo. I'm looking at your comments from a couple of minutes ago. The second is too aesthetic. He's too aesthetic. What does that mean? Can't be too aesthetic. Seppi got robbed from what I can see. Ahmed is very dense, though. They're different physiques, so you can make a case for either of them. I'm looking at Ahmed just giving his winner's speech. And it's like the dude has got so much muscle, so maybe in person I can see the reason for it. His winner's speech is going on. They're starting to play their music. It's like the Oscars where they play the music to shut them up. They put the music up. All right. So we have, after this, I'll go to the schedule. All right. So with the finals, let's see what your guys' opinions is. Who do you have winning the 2023 Romania Pro? 65% going with Samson Dauda, 22% with Behrooz Tabani, 4% with Nathan Asha, and 9% with HorseMD. 256 votes. Come on, guys. Like the stream. Let's get as many people as possible in here so we can get this happening. Which division just won? It was 212. Ahmed Ashkanani, the man in the middle on your screen right now. He won the division. The guy to his left with the crazy round legs, small waist, Giuseppe, I had him potentially winning the contest if you are just joining me. But I can understand why Ahmed Ashkanani won. He is super thick, super crazy. So there is precedence for it. There is a reason for it. So Samson Dauda winning easy from oh really? Oh really? See, but you say share the stream. I will share some screen captures. Keep bodybuilding alive, but it will kill my channel. It is a pay-per-view, so I can't do that, unfortunately. I think Ahmed Ashkenani said he's going to be top 3 or something at the Olympia. How much did he win? $5,000 for winning. I know there are 212 shows that are, I think, $3,500 first prize, so a little bit more than normal. So what do we have coming up next? Oh, it doesn't say on this page. It might be mixing up. So we've got bikini up now. So I think we can discuss some open. No offense to bikini ladies, but I just don't know enough about it. There are so many divisions now, it is hard to keep up. So 2/3 of you guys right now, 67% have Samson Dauda winning. 20% Behrooz, 21% Behrooz, 5% Nathan, 8% HorseMD. I will be live while the men's physique's on, yeah, for sure. But Ahmed Ashkenani wins the 212. What's the prize money for the men's open? I believe it is something in the realm of $10,000 or 20, something like that. Someone said 20, someone said 10 in the comments before, and I have no clue. I don't really advertise it. I don't over advertise it. I don't think. You can have a look on their Wings of Strength page. I'll have a look on there. So they've posted some photos up there. That's who these photos are courtesy of as well. And if you do want to watch the pay-per-view, you can buy it and get around that. Let me have a look to see if they've said the open prize money. A lot of the time, these promoters will say the total prize money. They're like, oh, $80,000 prize money. But we don't have that split up at all. So, and when you split it up over a lot of divisions, it ends up not being as much, you know. Yeah, I can't find the prize money. Well, Black Betty says, want to see that Giuseppe guy stood next to open competitors. I think he would really lack against the big open guys. Actually, I take that back. Not really lack. I think he would lack in some areas. But I just think it'd be upper body thickness and just density where he'd lack a little bit, but still super, super impressive. HorseMD top 3. Very well could be. I'm going to end this poll in a second and say who wins out of Nathan D'Asha. Who gets top 3, Nathan D'Asha or HorseMD? What do you guys think? Should I do that poll? Yeah, let's do that poll. Let's end this poll. All right, so 67%. Final poll result, 67% Samson Dauda. Oh, it's just disappeared before me because I ended it. Should pop up the results, but it hasn't as yet. Anyway, let's start another poll. Oh, there you go. 66% Samson Dauda, 20% Behrooz Tabani, 7% HorseMD, and 4% Nathan D'Asha. 360 votes. Also, if you are just joining the stream, give the video a thumbs up. It is much appreciated. It really does help. And comment as well. It all helps. And send it to someone else so they can jump in this chat as well. And you can be chatting. You can be chatting to them. You can be chatting to me. So let's go. Who places top 3? Nathan D'Asha, HorseMD. Let's put Foda. And let's just chuck Andrea Presti in there because we can. Because it gives you 4 options. So let's go. Because I think everyone can agree that Behrooz, Tabani, and Samson Dauda are in the top 3, no doubt, 100%. Red Loop. Big Xavier, did you hear Dorian Yates trash for shit out of Samson on a Menace podcast at the Olympia? I did. The Red Loop, let me know. Do you think that'd be something worth doing a video on, or someone already done a video on that? Let me know. So I'll pump a video out on that if you think it's worthwhile. I'll do that. That will be my next video. There's actually 2 videos. There's actually 3 videos I want to do at the moment. So let me know if that's a worthwhile one to do. But currently we have bikini on. I might take a short break soonish, so we can have a bit more to go off and to go over and photos to go over, so I'm not going over the same thing over and over constantly. Okay, so this is a good question from Carl. Why Foda getting brutally overlooked? Now, Mo Foda, he wasn't even first call out, but he had a lump in his shoulder. When it moved, you could really see it. And I think that might have something to do with him being moved out and then HorseMD being moved in. Because I thought they were somewhat close outside of that. Absolutely worth doing a video? Okay, I will. I'm writing it down now. On my notepad. Dorian trashes. I don't know if I'll use that as a title, but because you get accused of clickbait here on YouTube. Trashes Samson to Milos's face. To Milos Sachev's face. There you go. This will be thanks to you, the Red Loop, if I get that out as a priority, unless something else crazy happens. Behrooz is winning. You guys want me to do that video, huh? All right, I'll do that. Give my opinion and break it down what Dorian had to say, what Mills had to say back. It was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Dude on the far left's getting robbed. Dude, that's Mo Foda. So I want to mention one thing as well. He was inching the line at some point for sure. Actually, no, he wasn't really, actually. He only did it sort of at the end. So, yeah, Mo Foda was very impressive. Extremely. Being see he is ahead of all these other guys here, like by far, and the photographers on this side. So it gives a clear advantage. So that's why Andrea Presti is getting no love and Nathan Asha is not getting any love, because it disadvantages the guys further to that side of the stage. And Nathan wasn't creeping the line either. So he sort of, by public opinion, because he's not walking forward like a lot of these other guys, he's sort of getting screwed a little bit just by public opinion. So, which sort of sucks. So, wow, that is that is some hard clickbait. Dorian brutally destroys Samson. I don't know if I'll do that. Who would be a better coach for Samson? Mills is a very good coach. Samson was a long way down. Oh yeah, Red Loop saying about what Dorian said. It was so bad. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was pretty brutal to his face. I could just tell. Even ayahuasca can't stop Dorian from being a hater. That's good, man. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, Mills is a great coach. Yep. Some people question because of the insulin thing. Can he bring guys in condition? I think Samson has a lot of fresh muscle and he's hard to get in condition, and Mills kills him at stages of his prep. So I think at some point probably Samson's body needs a rest because he has to work so hard to get down. Kills him. You guys see it with Samson, and obviously he has a lot of fresh new muscle, so it's hard to condition that. It's hard to a growing body that's dramatically different every time he preps within short periods is, it's hard to. Kerry Sexton, partner. I don't want to just say she's known as the partner of Mark Hector, because she's obviously an IFBB Pro. I believe she just placed 5th. Or fourth, sorry. Must have been fourth. Yeah, fourth. I think. Oh no, she placed fifth. All the placings are in the wrong spot. Needs time to solidify tissue. He's put on so much weight over the last 2 years. The conditioning will come. Yeah, for sure. Is that one? Dorian even said Paul Dillette was bigger than Samson. Paul Dillette had no back. His legs were weak. Dillette was crazy looking. So crazy looking. Best show I've seen this year, yeah. Carl Porker. It's a good, great show. Foda has the most complete physique. You're standing on that front lat spread. He's just ahead of these guys. Now I will point out his shoulder was pokey when he moved. It was pokey. And when I say pokey, it wasn't just, it's a little bit up. It was like you'd move his shoulder and you'd see a big lump poking up. Now I hate to point that stuff out, but that is the reason why I think he's not top 4. Well, Black Betty says Samson should come in. I believe you mean Samson should come in lighter like Crizzo. Yeah. But where did Crizzo place in the Olympia and where did Samson place? Guy far left challenging Samson. I think it's more of a stage position when he came in on certain shots. Not sure. Behrooz is going to get the Hardy treatment, man. I mean, I don't know if Behrooz deserves to win or not. It's very hard to say without you actually being there. I think I've got to say Samson, based off other photos I've seen and different footage and all that sort of stuff. I'm watching the live stream. I've got to say Samson. Does Samson look like he can be harder? Yeah, absolutely. But he is very complete. And his hamstrings, you can see there, they're pretty hard. I just love to see Samson in person so I know exactly what the look looks like in person. Like, oh, he looks harder than I thought, or whatever, So I'd love to know. But to me, it looks like there needs to be a little bit more conditioning there to, have a run at a Mr. Olympia or whatever. But he seems pretty happy with his conditioning. And his conditioning is probably better than the Olympia. But it's so hard to say different lighting. So who really knows? I didn't catch the bikini winner's name. It was just announced now. So they're moving pretty quick through these classes. So we've got bikini, and then they've got bikini, and then I think it went to men's physique. We have men's physique next, then classic. I think it works something like that. So Alice, I believe her name is. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to take let's say a 2-minute break quickly, maybe 3-minute break. Let's say 3 minutes. I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Won't be long. And just a quick toilet break, and I'll be back, and we'll have the men's physique coming up, then the classic, and then the open bodybuilding, and they're smashing through this finals as well. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I'll be back very soon. I'll put a banner up across the bottom so people know what's actually happening. 3-min break. Classic Physique and men's coming up. Cool. Okay, let me put this across the bottom. Okay, guys, I'll be back very soon with you for the men's physique, classic, and open. All right, see you guys very, very soon. What's up, desktopers? We are back. We have the men's physique on stage right now. I'll get a couple of screen captures for you very, very soon. And then we have the classic physique, and then we have the open men, Samson Dauda, Behrooz, Tabani, all those guys battling it out. I believe we have our top group of men's physique guys on stage right now. Well, perhaps not, because I believe Kaiki's in this show as well. I have to wait and see. All the men's physique guys, so many of them are so good right now. I'm going to have a look at the poll results, actually. I put a poll up earlier. Who do you have winning between Nathan Asha? Top three, Nathan Asha and HorseMD, Mo Foda and Andrea Presti, who places top three. 52% going with Nathan Asha, 36% with HorseMD, 7% Mo Foda, and 5% Andrea Presti. I agree. What's up, Wade McKnight? What's up, guys? But yeah, Nathan Asha, I agree with that one. And then by the way the call-outs go, HorseMD, then probably Mo Foda or Andrea Presti. I'm not sure which one will place. It's hard to say who will actually place fifth out of Mo Foda and Andrea Presti, because Presti was good. Presti was still good. Someone's saying Behrooz fifth. Savage. All right, Kaiki's on stage now. I actually assume this is your top group. Top four guys in men's physique. I'll get the screenshots of the top four guys here. So one of these guys is really short, but geez, he's like so jacked compared to what men's physique used to be. Wild. All right, they're about to do the presentations now for men's physique. I'll put a couple of screen captures up for you guys. Just hold on a second. I'm going to remove my screen for a second because sometimes it does, I get a little laggy. So I'll remove that for a second while I open up this. So I'm saying the Nathan's physique's weird. It's more just that it's unique. I mean, it's different for sure. But I'm a big fan of Nathan's physique, not just because I've always been a fan of Nathan's physique ever before I spoke to him or anything. So, horse top two. I'm guessing you're Brazilian. Did I show second and third call out? I'm not sure if I did. If I didn't, I will be showing that. Men's physique results. Second place. Wow, Kaiki places second here. First place. Who's this in first? Let me open it up. His name's Miroslav, the guy who won. So this is Kaiki on the left and Miroslav on the right. So that's your top two. So Kaiki placed second and Miroslav won it. So it seems like they're going for a slightly less muscular look in the men's physique. You saw that with Ryan Terry at the Olympia. He wasn't absolutely enormous. And I like the direction it's going as well. The really muscular guys just aren't winning now. Some people do watch men's physique. For people who say, who watches this? Because some people complain that I don't cover men's physique. And you see, he looks great. I love Kaiki. Like, Kaiki looks awesome. And he's been trending towards what men's physique, like that. You can see that. It looks great. You know? This is a less muscular physique, but this is fantastic as well. That's cut up there. Those abs look fantastic. Men's physique's close. And this guy, not quite as impressive back and very, very big. When he turned to the front, his arms were huge. And he didn't, he wasn't one of the, he's one of the top guys, obviously, but I believe he's 4th place. Looking forward to hearing from this guy. I believe he's about to speak now. Let's have a quick listen to him. Yeah, he seems incredibly happy, obviously beating a guy who's placed pretty decently in the men's physique Olympia. So this is a great comment. These dudes look like they moisturize 10 times a day. If I'd look like that, I'd moisturize. Mike Hearn's going to win. Yes, Kaiki. Is that how you pronounce it, Kaiki? Classic is about to come up now. Right, I'm going to bring up some classic stuff. Yep, classic physique and masters is coming up. Let me bring up the classic roll I made before in preparation for the classic physique. Got it moving a little quick. But you can see that's the top group. That's the first call out, top call out in the classic physique. You can see Wesley Vissers there in the middle. Alexander, what's his name? Something Burger. Oh, Westermeyer. Alexander Westermeyer to his right. And then I don't know the dude's other name to his left. If you know the guy to the left in this photo of Wesley Vissers, let me know in the comments. Kaiki didn't win. Kaiki got second. Wesley Vissers, classic is on right now. He hasn't come out as yet. We've got the Masters 40 plus guys up first. I think there's only 3 of them, and then it goes straight into the classic. So the Open Classic. So it's about to come up now. Some good guys in the classic. Top few guys were very, 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 very good. But I do think it's Wesley Vissers that is going to win this show. I think he's just too quality in this lineup, Wesley Vissers. Our next guy in the men's Masters 40 plus. Posing routines seem pretty short, and I'll probably do a top 5 posing routines for the classic physique men as well. So it's going to go pretty quick, and then we'll have you open up very, very soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you are just joining me or have just joined me and haven't liked this live stream yet, and you do appreciate it, it takes 1 second. Just close that live chat, open up, like it, jump back in the chat, click back on the chat thing, and you're good to go. And if you're watching on a desktop, even easier. So it's right there. So if you can like it, that'd be much appreciated. And comment your thoughts as well. Open results. Open has not been on yet. We've got Classic on right now, and then we have Open coming up. So Open is up soon, guys. Classic is on right now, and I'll share captures once we get some of these top guys in Classic coming out. Who wins the Classic? You guys are asking for Open and Classic results. Classic is on right now, so they're just about to do their posing routines. I'm guessing the top 5. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with all your comments. I think the last guy in the classic Masters is on now. What do you guys think of where Wesley Vissers placed at the Olympia? He placed 7th, I believe it was, in the classic. I said 8th earlier, but he's actually 7th. I think Michael de Bull was 6th. Was Terence Ruffin. 4th was Breon Ansley. 3rd was Urs Kilachinski. Ramon was in 2nd, and then obviously C-Bum won it. Let's go, Wes. So yeah, we're about to have the last 40 plus guys come out. I believe we're going to probably do, I don't know if I'll do the awards for the 40 plus guys first, or if I'll do posing routines for 40 plus, then the open in classic, or if I'll go straight to the 40 plus awards. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if these 40 plus comps are going to be qualifiers for the Olympia. I'm guessing we'll find out in a second. Because they should do that as qualifiers for the Masters Olympia. That'd make sense. If they're doing enough of these 40 plus competitions. So I'm saying Chris Bumstead's too afraid to compete outside Olympia. Why would he? I wouldn't if I was Chris Bumstead. I'd just do the Olympia and make my money. Oh, I've got some double audio playing right now. Let me just close this stream for a second. Gotta turn this quality up on this stream a bit. Alberto Milani was 3rd in the classic physique 40 plus. Second place was Fernando someone, didn't quite get his last name, from Spain. First placed in 40 plus classic physique is it's hard name to pronounce. Beef stew is cute. Dorian Coleman. I like it. I'd like to see C-Bum compete in Arnold Classic. I think everyone would. Emilia? I think everyone would. I'd love to see Samson work with Harney. Imagine Harney prepping the top 3 in the Olympia. I think it was awkward enough with even I'm sure Derek and Hardy are fine. Imagine having the top 3 in the Olympia. I feel like that just maybe at that point wouldn't work. Beef Stew is growing his hair back. He's growing that hair back. Don't worry about that. So yeah, they presented the 40 plus awards. Now we're going to have the Classic Open coming up right now. Yeah, you'd have to join Evergen. Did Wesley win Classic? No, that was the Classic Masters. We got the Wesley Classic, the Classic Physique Open coming up just now. So coming up right now is the Open Classic Physique posing routines. I'm assuming we're going to do top 5 posing routines most likely for the Classic Physique here. Got to hand to Samson for doing all these shows. Him and Nathan are bringing so much hype. Someone said Fuad's paying Samson too much. Probably not. I'd say Samson is definitely earning his worth, that's for sure. Whatever contract he's on. That's very right. Sloth us. UK, I mean. Samson has won 400k this year just in prize money. He's about to win, I think, 410 or 420. 420. 420 would be a nice number to win in a year. Who's doing Prague next week besides Crizo and Nathan? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm sure some of the guys will roll over from this contest into that. Let me pop up the open guys a little bit on here. They're doing comparisons straight away in the open. So I'm assuming we're going to do comparisons, posing routines. Yeah, they're doing some comparisons here. So we're doing, it seems like the second call out first in the Classic Physique. And then we're going to go into the Avash. I feel like you might be trying to start rumors. Yeah, this second call out, some pretty good guys in here as well for the Classic Physique. Yeah, so let's go back to the Classic Physique. Sit here. So let's go through it pose by pose, just for a little bit. I'll get to your questions while we're doing this as well. Got Wesley Vissers there in the middle. To the right of Wesley, you've got, what's his name? Alexander Westermeyer. Getting confused with the guy that actually did a Texas Pro as well. Westermeyer and something Burger. Yeah, Alexander Westermeyer looks pretty damn good. I like him in that front double bicep. He's just to the right there of Wesley Vissers. The guy to the left of Wesley, I can't remember his name. I don't believe he's on the competitors list. I'm not sure. But yeah, he looked really good, especially in that front double bicep. His quads look nice. But you see Wesley Vissers' quads, like they're just like cut out perfectly. Like Wesley's just too imposing on stage. And I think he's just too good, unfortunately, for these other guys. Plus, also to mention the guy who looks like he's second here, I believe he's in the Olympia, and obviously Wesley was 7th. So we've got the top 4 guys out on stage now. So it's the 4 guys on the left in this photo. That's the top 4. We've got a final 4 call out now. I'll share a screen capture here. Show you guys in just a moment. They're just going through this top call out of guys. And Wesley, this still looks like the clear standout. Overall size is there. But Alexander Westermeyer looks really good too. This is this other guy. Get you guys some screen captures in just a moment. Ruben Lopez, I believe his name is. Or is that the guy on the outside? Yeah, you can see when they zoom in on the high quality camera that they use. I don't know why the one zoomed out more isn't quite as high quality or coming out as good. Yeah, people trying to spread rumors in the chat. But yeah, you can see the quality of Wesley when they did the zoom in with the high quality footage. It was really, really nice. I will share some of these screen captures for you guys now. Just a moment once it loads. Computer's just going a little slower than your average. Right now, I'll close some of these things I've got open. So yeah, we're doing top 5 routines for the classic physique. All right, I'm going to share these screen captures with you guys. All right, let me share these screen captures with you. Okay, I'm about to share. Okay. Should be up on the screen now. There we go. Took a little bit of time to come up. All right, so you can see Wesley Vissers there. Alexander Westermeyer to his left. And then I'm not sure who it is to his right. I don't know if he's on the competitive list or I just couldn't find who it was exactly, but I'll try to listen out for his name actually, because he'll be in the top 5 and then he's going to do his posing routine. So I'll keep an ear out for sure. Then we've got a back double bicep there. Pretty damn impressive here. Very dense, very conditioned. Ruben Lopez. So I've got his name now. It is Ruben Lopez. So this man here, oh wait, let me pull it up. Ruben Lopez is here. Wesley Vissers is here. And Alexander Westermeyer is here. They're, I believe, your top 3 competitors. You can see him in their classic pose here. Now, Ruben, I don't know if this is the best pose for him. I reckon he could do something else that would flatter his physique more in terms of looking classic. But you can see Wesley here versus Alexander Westermeyer. When you look at Alexander on his own, like if you're looking at him on his own, you go, wow. But then you see Wesley, how actually small he makes his waist look. Because from the front, his waist looks reasonably wide, but the way he cinches that in perfectly, that's going in right above his hip bone. Pulling that in, comes out a lot here, very thick, a lot of muscle around here. Legs looking pretty good there. It's a spot on pose there for Wesley Vissers. Side chest is just, for me, it's just dominating this show. Good question here from Hersey8. Is he at weight cap on classic? I don't know. He probably isn't now, just because they've increased it so much. But maybe he's coming in fuller at these contests and looks a lot bigger, and probably is a lot bigger. because of that weight cap. He probably was like, oh, I don't have to push down as hard. Because at a certain point, it can make you probably look softer because the muscle actually flattens out. So, yeah, good question. I don't know. Yeah, totally agree. Oh, Hans Kornhoff. Wesley's just too dense and big for these guys. No comparison, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be interesting to see. Okay. it's off topic. Thank you, Avash. It might be real. Okay, fair. If that's true. I'm surprised I didn't hear about it prior to this. So yeah, the classic guys are doing their routines now. So you have a guy on the right in this photo. He's doing his routine currently. So I assume we've got Wesley and Alexander Westermere to go, and then we have the awards for the classic physique, and then we have the open. Wesley Vissers is coming out on stage now. Get a couple of captures. And also, you can order the pay-per-view. The link is in the description below. The open men are coming up in just a moment. We're going to have the literally 2 posing routines. Are probably going to be 60 seconds. And then the awards. We're going to go for 5 minutes total. This is one of the few contests when I hate when they zoom out to the camera that they're out. I love it when they're actually in close because it's high quality. Hope they stay there for a little bit longer so I can get a nice capture for you guys. Nope, they don't. Yeah, it's a lot high quality. I'm not sure why. It's like it just goes to high def. Yeah, you guys will see. So they're just zooming in a bit more on this one. So it definitely looks good when they zoom in. Yeah, Wesley looks awesome. I love how he's been able to improve his physique and grow with the class as well. I'd love to see Wesley in open one day for. He seems like he wants to grow for like. I don't know how much more muscle he would need, but he would probably need a few years off. Yeah. So many video topics. Oh, I thought I screen captured it when it was zoomed in. It must have just missed it. I love Wesley's twisting like side front double bicep. It looks awesome. And his crab most muscular is as well. I'd love to see that with a bit more muscle when in the open. He looks killer. All right. Pull up some screen captures of Wesley in a second. Alexander Westermeyer is coming out now. All right. Just go back to this for a second. And then I will share with you these latest screen captures. All right. So you can see Wesley Vissers here on stage, and I love this as well. You can see all the heads of a deltoid. It may all have lines in them too. You have a rear head, side head of a deltoid. Look how separated that is. It's awesome. It's very, very cool. Awesome shot there for Wesley. We saw that earlier. Just clean, clean lines. And I just think that with a bit more muscle and in the open would be real nice. Still hitting shots like this, you know what I mean? And his posing routines and stuff. Love to see it. Look at that physique. That's awesome. And he's tall too. So he looks pretty big in this classic physique lineup. But it is classic physique still. It's not the open. And if this was competing in open, Wesley wouldn't do well right now because he needs to be bigger overall. But because he's, yeah, someone saying in the comments here, he's 6'3". It's huge. It's very big. He does look like a giant. Why are you lagging? Is my voice lagging? Let me know. Wesley's like 1 kilo from his weight cap. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. No lag. That's, I think it's such a cool looking shot because it's so unique. And Wesley's just a king of presentation, always smiling on stage, or at least like yeah, smiling. Always looks confident, happy on stage, you know? Presents himself very, very well. Cool guy too. Wesley reminds you of Arnold, yeah. Absolutely. Thank you, easy peasy. Why is the stream buffering? I really hope. You're talking about the stream of the Romania Pro or mine? Hope not mine. I'm saying Wesley's not 6'3". He's only 1 centimeter taller than Andrew Jack, who's 6'1.5". He's like 6'2". Regardless, Wesley Vissers is tall. He's tall. Okay, we're announcing it now. 4th place. Right, let me bring the classic back up again so I can explain to you who is winning. So we're about to announce 3rd. Alexander Westermeyer was 3rd. That's the man on the right-hand side of Wesley Vissers there. So Alexander Westermeyer places 3rd. It's going to be in 2nd. Ruben Lopez Reyes from Spain on the left in the photo there of Wesley Vissers. Show you guys some more photos of these guys. You can see Ruben Lopez Reyes, pretty good back there. But we all know who's going to win. It's going to be Mr. Vintage Genetics, Wesley Vissers. Yeah, absolutely. Good. No lag. No lag. Good. Wesley Vissers wins. And he qualifies. Who doesn't like Wesley Vissers? Oh, we really struggling to get over his ear of a medal. I've interviewed Wesley once before. He's such a nice guy. Well deserved by Wesley. I thought maybe Alexander Westermeyer was going to place second there, but I do understand Ruben there placing in second for sure. Oh yeah, Ruben's got a great front double bicep. I just thought Ruben's side chest was weak because he sort of closed off, but yeah, I can see the reasons. It's hilarious, like them trying to send the guys off stage and no one's understanding. What's my thoughts on Nathan here today, Xavier? Nathan, I think it was a very conditioned Nathan. I think it was a very good Nathan. I think in some of the photos, he was standing on the line and other guys were stepping a fair way forward, which actually hurt him. And I think that hurts him in public opinion. But I think Nathan was in great condition. I think I've seen him fuller, like maybe he's been dieting a little bit too long. He's getting in better and better shape. But maybe he was a little bit flatter than some of his past shows, which maybe didn't work in his advantage. And he said he's trying to come in a bit more conditioned this time, but then filling up enough. But yeah, I think that Nathan is battling for within that second to fourth spot. I don't think he's contending with Samson, but Samson, he's out conditioning Samson. But I think that I would have the way it looked, at least on the stream, what I'm seeing is Samson Dauda first. I would have Behrooz Tabani in second. I would have Nathan Asha in third. And I'd have HorseMD in fourth. And the reason, I mean, people have seen HorseMD and stuff on Instagram, but when you're watching the stream, you can see it a bit clearer. And HorseMD, there is one pose where he gets obliterated, and it's a back double bicep. I mean, obliterated on that pose. He has some other great poses. His quads are shredded. He looks great from the side. His hamstring hangs really, really well. Has a lot of impressive stuff going on, but I don't think he'll beat Nathan. But who knows? Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Wesley Vissers is going to the Olympia in 2024. Good news. So we have open coming up now, guys. I'm interested to see if any of these guys make changes from prejudging to finals. So if you have the open about to go on stage, I'll share some screen captures of the open once they're on. Straight into our open. This is the final division of the show. All right, open coming up, guys. Just thanking all the sponsors, doing all the customaries. Let me know who you have winning in this one in the comments now. Team Samson, Team Nathan, Team Behrooz, Team HorseMD? Let me know. How many hours between prejudging and finals for the men? Oh, I'm trying to think what time I was live. The men's open. Probably only read like 4 hours. Probably 4 hours. Not long. 4.5 hours maybe. Samson. I'm in Team Milos. Yeah, well, someone from Milos is probably going to win this one. All right, they're coming out now. Men's open bodybuilding. They're bringing out the top 10, I believe, for men's open bodybuilding. Oh, yeah, when Samson just walks out, you see the thickness of the dude. He's a different beast to everyone out there, I think. All right. I think we're about to do a few call-outs. Behrooz' waist looks so nice and tight there. Samson looks huge. It's crazy when you see all these guys at this level, when you see a guy like Samson standing there and you're like, whoa, he's a different beast. So we're doing first call out up first. So this is the next group of guys, I believe, after. So you got Alfred Chiriak, you got Jan Turek, you've got Vladimir, and there's another guy in this call out as well. So this is the group before they go to the top guys, I believe. Yeah, Dragon, thank you. Yeah, it's 4.5 hours between prejudging and finals for the men. So this second call out, it's not bad. It's not bad. There's some genuine top tier talent in this show, that's for sure. Top 6 is crazy. They've still got Alfred Chiriak in this one and Vladimir and Jan Turek, still great competitors. We'll get a couple of captures of them. I'll share those with you guys in just a moment. Back is broken spinal. That's the best name, man. That is the best name. That Mike Tyson. Spinal. Samson better keep that waist tight. Do you mean tonight or in general? Behrooz Tabani. All right, calling right now. All right, this is the top call out that's coming out now. No, open men is on now. Open is on now. They're about to do the call out with the big boys. Top 6 call out. So yeah, they're doing the quarter turns now. A lot of guys look really good on that quarter turn to the side of this lineup. So you got right now, what I'm watching is Samson and Behrooz are bumping elbows. Let's see if this continues on or if the head judge separates them. They're swapping Samson and Nathan, bringing Samson into the middle. Moving Marcello in and moving Mohamed Foda out. Yeah, Samson looks like a beast. And Tarek Elgindi, the head judge, saying make sure everyone's on the line. So they don't want these guys like creeping forward and creeping forward, and then they're at the very front of the stage, which was happening, and you get worse lighting for that too. So, all right, just got a great screen capture of Samson Dauda and Behrooz up close. All right, so who's winning this front lat spread? Nathan looks good in it. He definitely looks very good in it. It just went off screen for a second. Didn't get a chance to get a screen capture of that one. Someone's saying Presti will win. They're definitely focusing in on the Samson Dauda and Behrooz Tabani battle here. Couldn't you imagine what would happen if Behrooz won? I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think Samson's too good here. Behrooz is impressive. I just zoomed all in all weird sorts of spots with the back double biceps, so I didn't get a screen capture of that either. Back lat spread. Yeah, I think Samson, especially being there, you would see that 3D look to his muscle. Like when he's standing to the back now, people say, oh, Samson's back needs to come up. And it's like, yeah, in the Olympia, when you're against Hardy and Derek and Nick Walker and those sorts of guys, then yeah, maybe. But I don't know if you see this lineup and you go, oh, well, his back's a weak point, you know? It's like, do I still have him winning those back shots? It's like, yeah, possibly. If Behrooz had big round quads, it's like you'd probably have him winning it. Oh, my stream just froze for a second. Bad timing. Bad timing. Hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. I think you guys can. My stream has froze, so let's refresh that. Oh, so this live stream went offline. If anyone else is watching it, let me know if yours went offline too. Oh no, mine's back. Mine's back. We're good. We're good. Have the lowest quality possible. Oh, it's taking me back. No. Stopped. Let me know if anyone else's stream has stopped. My stream has literally stopped working. Someone say my stream has stopped working if it has. Oh, it seems like it's working again. No, it's working again. Good, good, good. Okay, so they swapped around Behrooz and Samson in the middle, so they're swapping them around. So who knows? Maybe Behrooz could win this. I think Samson's actually better tonight, to be honest. Zoomed in on Samson and Behrooz right now. I may zoom back out. Behrooz needs to sort out what he's doing on his back poses. He flexes his glutes 1 minute, then he sticks them out. It's like he's got big enough glutes where he could just flex mid and have those crazy shredded glutes the whole time he's in those back poses, and he does it up on like on 2 toes, sorry. Side tricep. I've got to give the side tricep to Behrooz. Oh, my stream's just stopped again. Samson just then on the side tricep looked like he was getting a little bit tired. Or he just wasn't crunched down on it properly. Samson normally poses a little bit harder than this. I know, but he's looking good though when he hits his shots. I don't know if I'd love to know what he did between prejudging and finals. Seems like the muscle's pushing a little bit harder to me. Samson actually sweated a little bit that time though. I reckon Samson, for some reason, I think Samson filled up a little bit more for finals. I'm going to ask him after this and see. Yeah, that was interesting. So we're going to come back with a top 5 routine. So we'll find out the top 5 from there, at least in no particular order. So we'll find out if Mo Foda or if Andrea Presti is in that top 5. So that'll be interesting. All right. Let's open some of these for you guys. Okay. Let me open this up. Okay. Let me show you some of these screen captures. So the first image is Wesley Vissers that you're seeing on the screen right now. That's him obviously winning the awards. That's your top 3 there, or your top 5 really, but top 3 placings there. You can see on the screen. Then this is the second call out of guys. So they brought back the top 10. So they had a top 6 call out and then 4 other guys. So this is essentially the second call out. You've got Alfred Chiriak here. You got Vladimir here. You got Jan Turek here. I'm not sure of this guy's name here. Sorry. And then you've got another shot from them there. I'd say in this lineup, I'd have Alfred Chiriak winning over Vladimir and then Jan Turek. Then here's the battle you guys have been wanting to see. Samson Dauda, Behrooz, Tabani. Behrooz is good, but when you see this up close, you see how much muscle Samson has here. Like even in the chest, you see it. Like, yeah, Behrooz has some great arms. He has a very small waist. I mean, I look at this and this is wild. Samson's like bubbly. And I think if you see this in person, I think you go, oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. There's a level of muscularity there that's crazy. Behrooz Tabani's coming out now for his individual routine. That side chest there, you see how big Samson is. He's a huge human. Absolutely enormous. And you look like Presti over here. Presti's not a small guy. But this does advantage these guys more and disadvantage these guys more where the camera's shooting from, because you can see it's on that sort of an angle. And then we've got, oops. Oh, my stream stopped again. Anyone else out there, let me know if your stream's stopping every now and then. All right, let's get back to these photos. Behrooz got this in my opinion. Behrooz is killing him in front double. Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, like, let's look back at that photo. I just think if you were there and you were seeing Samson move, you go, oh, that front double by Behrooz. Yeah, I've got to admit, it is incredibly impressive. The camera angle is probably from Behrooz' advantage there, to be honest, the video camera, because that one seems to be off to that side. So I think that in the lineup, Samson just looked hugely tall, and there he sort of doesn't. But yeah, you look at Behrooz, it looks like perfection. I think Samson you can't see it as much there, but he just has a much bigger body. Like when you see him there, he looks huge in comparison. But Behrooz has a phenomenal front double. And if you want to give Behrooz that front double, I mean, Samson softer arms, Behrooz harder arms. Yeah, I can see it. 100%. Nathan and Asha are about to come out on stage now. Now, this shot here, who do you guys have? I mean, it's hard to tell because you cannot see Samson properly here, and you got Behrooz Tabani here. Very big glutes, very detailed. Samson has more like traps running down his back that look more 3D and things like that. Overall, just a bigger human being than Behrooz Tabani. But let me know who you have. You want my biased coach? I mean, many people out there think I'm hashtag biased coach as well. I mean, really, but you just need to look at the physique. I mean, Samson. I mean, who do you guys have winning up there? Really, I mean, Samson's round full, but then you got my other client, Behrooz, who it's like a crime that he's not allowed in the country to compete. And you know, it's like the Super Bowl. Can you imagine a Super Bowl athlete not being able to compete? Really, I mean, the hyperemia protocol is real in these three men that I've prepped for the competition. Horse MD Marcello, he's come up phenomenal. I mean, look at the back; it's wide, it's big. I mean, Samson. I mean, wow. And then Behrooz. Anyway, I can't do that at 4:30 in the morning. I've done pretty much an all nighter. Yes, I did see Avash. I did see Tyler Mannion's Olympia results explanation. Do you guys want a video on that? Let me know, or is it sort of old news now? So I want to go over that because I actually agreed with every single pose that he mentioned because that's what I wrote down when I was going to do my side by side with Derek and Hardy. There's varying degrees of who wins what by how much. I need more of an accent. Oh my god, I can't do it at 4:30 in the morning. Nathan Asha just finished up on stage. Samson Dauda is about to come out now. I'll be analyzing his physique a little bit here. Let me know who you guys have. They're playing music and I think they played the wrong music. So Samson wasn't walking out. I was worried, man. Okay, we've got different music now. This is probably the right music. Hopefully. He looks awesome just walking out there. Love watching Samson's posing routine. Samson's he looks great when he's in motion, when he's moving his body around with all that thickness. Great poser, Samson Dauda is. Yeah, when you see him moving like this, it looks so much better. And that's what people were saying as well. Like when he walks out on stage at first, that's when he's sort of like most impressive because he just looks insanely round and just like bursting. They just zoomed in on Samson then. You can see his skin quality is like crazy good. Brian Nasser, what's up, my man? Thank you for the super chat. Great coverage as usual. Thank you, my man. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Samson is such an artist. Yeah, he is. 100%. Samson is an artist. All right. Hoping you guys can hear me now. Let me know if I have any mic issues or anything like that. I think my internet just dropped for a second. Hopefully you can hear me. Fingers crossed. So my stream has stopped. So there we go. It's come back now. Good, good, good. Nathan second. What else are you guys saying? I don't understand why Samson won't get harder. Yeah, I think it's a lot of new muscle on his physique. It seems like he's bringing this. I mean, I think he believes he brought better conditioning than the Arnold Classic. To me, it seemed very comparable. The Arnold Classic lighting is great. So when you have great lighting, it's like HorseMD's on stage right now. I think HorseMD can still work on his posing a bit more and get that a bit more refined, a little bit better, but overall pretty good. You can tell he's practiced it, but naturally maybe it just doesn't come super naturally to him. He put a video up on Instagram before just to show you guys the sort of level of conditioning that we're seeing. And HorseMD was flexing his legs, and there's all sorts of lines and striations in those quads and everything. So these guys are bringing conditioning. It's just maybe doesn't show through to the same level, I guess. Yeah, HorseMD looks good, no doubt. Yeah, Samson does have that thicker skin look, as you guys are mentioning in the comments. But seems like as these guys get older, the skin gets like thinner looking. It's like, is it layers of skin? Is it just water under the skin? Like, what is it? Is it the muscle being conditioned more? I don't know what it is. But as I've gotten older, I mean, I can just literally just, when I have a little bit of muscle on my legs, I can just flex my leg in the side and I'm seeing all these like wiry little striations and stuff, but I don't have much muscle. So, but as I've gotten older, that sort of just happened. I've just got this graininess to my muscle more so. Someone saying, I personally believe in being you need to knock out the champion to win. Tyler Mannion recently did a video and said you do not need to knock out the champion. He says that doesn't play any role of it. All right, the guys are coming back out on stage. I'm assuming we're going to do a pose down and announce for results. So we're going to find out very, very soon. Yeah, that side tricep for Behrooz is very, very good. I think it's actually very dominant in this lineup. And it's a lineup full of good side triceps too. They're not bad side triceps, just that Behrooz has a mega side tricep. Sean Michael Perry asked, do you think any of these bodybuilders are using Synthol? I think Synthol use in bodybuilding is pretty common, but it's used deep within the muscle for guys who have used it. Now, when I say common, it doesn't mean every single guy does it, but there's Synthol that dissipates. There's some stuff you can put deep inside the muscle that you have to do sort of regularly to pump it up and stuff where you can do it where it doesn't look like anything. I mean, most guys I think would have tried it at some point. So these guys are trying to get to the very top. So special gents, I'm good. I'm good, my man. I'm tired, but I'm good. I'm good. We're about to get the results of the Open. So doing a pose down. All right, so we got the pose down now for the top 5. I don't know if I'll jump into the crowd or not. And Behrooz is wanting to get next to Samson. He's pushed in the middle of him and Samson walked off. I love it. You know, Behrooz was just not liking being on the outside and he just pushed his way in and then Samson walked off. I don't know where Samson went. He's off to the side a little bit. It must be cool being Samson in a show like this and feeling like, yeah, I'm going to win this. Pose down right now. All these screen captures are from finals also as well. Oh, someone's saying Samson conceded. I think he's sort of walking off at the same time. Heard Romania is a beautiful country. Yeah, I'd love to check it out one day. Love to check out some Romania. I'm nervous for when Samson most likely wins this contest of a reaction. What do you guys think? Who do you have winning, Samson or Behrooz? All right. Top 5 just posed down. We're about to get the results. We're about to get it. All right. So we're about to start announcing 5th place. I think it's 5th here. They're announcing. Yep. Let's go. 5th place is. People saying it's a coin toss. It's not even close. Samson is a clear winner. Mohamed Foda in 5th. Yeah, Mohamed Foda, very, very good. Fourth place. Oh, Nathan Asha in 4th. HorseMD just went crazy. I'm a little bit surprised. Marcello Angelis. I think with Nathan, they probably just didn't nail his peak this time around. I thought he would have been a bit higher. He accepted it well. Shook everyone's hands. 3rd place will be HorseMD. Marcello Angelis. Who would have thought he would have beaten Nathan Asha in his pro debut? Yep, Marcello Angelis. 3rd place. He was so happy to get 3rd. He's stoked. I feel for Nathan in this contest because, you know, obviously it was talked about Nathan versus Samson, and, you know, to get 4th here, I know Nathan will be disappointed, but Nathan is one of those guys who goes, I don't give a shit. All right. We're about to announce it. Samson or, I was going to say Samson or Nathan. Samson or Behrooz Tabani. Commentator says the rule 50-50 on this one. Announcing 2nd place. 2nd place. Who's it going to be? About to announce it. Okay, so Behrooz plays 2nd. Samson Dauda wins. Samson Dauda wins. Man, they held that for a long time. I was nervous. Samson was nervous. Samson looked a little stressed there. He tapped his chest like, oh man, my heart. My heart. Oh. Congrats to Samson. I believe this is only Samson's third pro win. I think it's his third pro win. Yeah, I think it's his third pro win. Congrats to Samson. Awesome. I love what Nathan Diash is doing. He's encouraging the crowd to clap for Samson. That's cool. I love that these guys were like, didn't get on, and now like he literally was firing up the crowd to get fired up to cheer for Samson. Clapping him. I love it. I love it. That's cool. I love the love. And anyway, Samson Dauda wins. Congrats to Samson. Love the dude. Congrats to Nathan too, because the way he presented himself with this contest, his mentality and everything like that, absolutely fantastic. HorseMD placing third. Behrooz Tabani looked fantastic in second. Mohamed Foda in fifth. A huge result for him, beating out a guy. This top six was stacked. Andrea Presti would have been in sixth. Crazy. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in just a second to wrap this up with some HD photos, maybe some video. We'll see what we can find. And I'll be back in just a few minutes, probably give me about 10, and I'll be wrapping up the 2023 Romania Pro. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And I'll put myself up on the screen for a second. It's been lagging a little bit. Let's see if we can do it. Just want to say thank you to you guys. It's much appreciated. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for the super chats who dropped them. Brian Nasser, as always. The real N1GG4. Much appreciated. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon on Desktop Bodybuilding. Subscribe and click the notification bell button. It's much appreciated, guys. Anyway, that's it for me. Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding. We are